Our 11 Investigates team has been tracking the story of Danny Brown. He was convicted of raping and killing a woman in 1981. After 20 years in prison, DNA cleared him. Lead investigator Brian Duggar has an update tonight. Brian?
Yeah, Danny Brown has sued the state 3 separate times at this point. His latest attempt was scheduled for trial on June 3rd, but now that is not going to happen. Late Tuesday afternoon, Common Pleas Court Judge Lori Olander dismissed Brown's civil case.
I don't think it should have come to this, but
If he had been successful, Brown could have received compensation for being in prison for 20 years. Once again, the court said Brown still has not proved his actual innocence.
I feel elated at this point.
In 2001, Brown's conviction was vacated and he was released from prison after DNA showed that another man, Sherman Preston, raped Bobby Russell.
That's why they fighting so hard.
Last fall, we traveled to Cincinnati to talk to Brown about Russell's killing and his case.
I always held on to the fact that, hey, I didn't do this. There ain't no way they can do this, but I was mistaken.
Now, the key witness against him was Russell's 6-year-old son, Jeffrey, who claimed he saw Brown in the house that night. Even as an adult, Jeffrey claimed Brown was the killer.
They know I'm innocent. They made it up. That's all I can say.
Not only does he say he didn't kill Russell, but he also told us he doesn't even know Preston. Now, Jeffrey told multiple stories, and one story was that there were 2 men involved. As a result, Lucas County prosecutor Julia Bates has never ruled out Brown as a suspect. But another thing that Jeffrey told detectives was that the killer used a key to get into the apartment, and that key was found beside Russell's body. Now, 11 Investigates recently discovered that a state BCI lab tested that key in 2003 and found DNA from an unknown male, not from Preston or Brown. And a separate document we received this week shows that the state got a DNA hit on a potential suspect, a teenage boy. However, detectives interviewed him and ruled him out back in 2007. So Brown has now tried 3 times to clear his name.
I'm not ashamed of who I am and all that I've been through at this point because of the dollars and the amount and insurance. It made it difficult for me to get things how I should have got them.
Now, Brown's attorney told me that they will appeal Olander's decision, saying Danny is completely innocent of Bobby Russell's murder and he deserves his day in court to prove it. Now, in a statement, the prosecutor's office told me they respect the judge's decision and it is consistent with previous rulings. Live in the newsroom, this is Brian Duggar for WTUL 11.